Good day, sir. My name is Pravina Annaprempa Sundrasakar, and my metric number is 01202302131. So today, I'm going to present for the introductions of the counseling and guidance. And the questions will be the role of a counselor and the major settings in which counselor practice have a shift of almost. So we are going to get to know more about the role of a counselor. So the introductions will be the definitions of a counseling. Counseling is actually a professional and a relation that empower diverse of individual to achieve their goals. And it also beyond providing advice, offering an emotional support as well. And a professional grounded and empathy and activities listening and a tailors of guidance. So this is a personal growth helping individual navigate of challenges and facilitating of mental and it also an emotional well-being. So the importance of the cause of counselor is like addressing by the mental health and emotional well-being and personal growth. It will be empower the silence to develop of making informed of a decision and to understand the situation of the life of they are living. In healthcare settings of a private practice, a counselor are instrumental in helping people manage the difficulty that life have been present. So the role of a counselor is multifaceted of a responsibility, which will be, as I mentioned, that support of emotional, mental, and social well-being across a diverse setting, and address the issue such as anxiety, depression, stress, trauma, and interpersonal of conflict. In this kind of, in these generations, there is a very high risk of people are going through a stress level. It's a mental stress level. It doesn't matter that it will be in a personal or in a working life environment or their living life also. This will be reflect to their healthcare. So we are more concerned on the healthcare of environmental, which will be collaborate with the mental professionals and on physically of aspect of physical health. This will range of evidence of base of techniques and invest of tailored to unique need their silence. So empower and growth, this is a focus of personal growth and it helps the individual to navigate their life to achieve their personal and emotional goals. So this ethic of considerations will be counselor of a professional. So counselor need to be more towards like a guidance that emphasize confidentially and inform the concern and importance maintained of a professional boundaries. So a responsible of recognizing their limitations of referring of silence to other professionals when necessary. So the next is what are the challenges actually role of a counselor? The most is importance of a self-care. So the importance of the self-care of for a counselor to develop a strong self-care of practice, engage in regular self-reflections and stress management techniques. As I mentioned also, these generations of people are more into stress level is very high and even most of them are going into a depression level also. So it will be, some of them, it will be anxiety. So it will affect their health, mental health. Not, no matter it's physical, it might be internal as well. So the role of a counselor is both rewarding and challenging. As a professional in the field, navigating a variety of complex of issues, while the support their silence effectively, and to develop a strong self-care and practice and seek the supervisory of support to maintain their mental health. The strategy for improvement the main important thing is to engage in an ongoing training workshop on culture of competency, of seek of supervisor and mentorship for a culture diverse and personal to enhance to understand. Besides that, it also another challenging which is the balancing confidential with the silent safety. Counselor must uphold the silent confidentially to ensure the safety of the silent and others. Ethical principles also need to be transparent and silent trust may be complex. And this is a counselor availability to provide a comprehensive of care may result the compromise of outcome of other silence. Overall, the role of as a counselor to mark the challenges that are required and adaptively ongoing a professional development. So what I would like to suggest is suggest for the role of counselor and the shift of a practicing setting of involving or roles of counselor training in a trauma perform in an in sense of like informed a care to support students facing bullying and family issues is an example. So the second point is enhancing of effectiveness in education setting, which is implement support group to mental health discussion and encourage open conversation. So this will help to reduce, to get to know more of particular settings like healthcare and communication organization. It also a collaboration with other professionals by prioritizing of professional development, and it also counselor can effectively promote. So next will be the conclusion. The conclusion that I would like to all over what I have been get to know is a counselor have adapt to meet and complex need of individual across the various of life, which is the settings. And secondly, the shift lights and the growing of recognitions of the mental health might be cruel to overall well-being and the accessibility of support service. The ongoing transformations and counseling practice also important to focus the emotional and well-being across the sector of society. Thank you. That's all from my side, sir.